The organizers of Fashions Night Out are feeling pretty good this week. This year's event on Friday was a huge success. Friday night, more than 100 cities around the world took part in the largest celebration of fashion ever. And tonight on CBS, you can see just how tough it was to put that together. Anna Wintour is the longtime editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine. She came up with the idea for Fashions Night Out and joins us now to preview tonight's special and also give us an idea of how everything went on Friday. Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
It's an exhausting time for you because, of course, it's Fashion Week. You've been dealing with Fashions Night Out, but overall, how would you rate Friday evening as Fashions Night Out?
Well, we were thrilled. I mean, it was already a huge success last year, but last year we were really running a campaign with an unknown candidate, and this year we had the incumbent on our side, so at least we were talking about an event that people knew what it was, they were excited about it, and they turned out in droves, and it was such a fashion community effort. Everybody got behind it. Everybody had fantastic events in their stores. It was a sense that it was an initiative that was open to everybody, which was very important to the mayor and to NYC and Company and to all of us in the fashion industry.
And for a lot of people who, and you don't just have to be in New York to be interested in fashion, but if you're on the periphery, if you're just, average person sitting at home, fashion is so exciting, and yet it can feel a little standoffish at times. So it was great to make it so inclusive for people.
It was really accessible, and what was even more rewarding this year is that we started off with it just being an event that existed in the cities all over the world that we publish Vogue. But because it was such a wonderful thrill for everybody last year, we found that so many more cities across America, under their own steam, became a Fashions Night Out city. So it was really an event that was available to everybody. And if you walk through the streets, as I did, of New York on Friday, everybody was dressed, they were having fun, but most importantly, they were shopping. Which
is great, of course, for the economy. And that's how this all started last year, was to give the economy a little bit of a boost.
Totally. I mean, our idea behind it was really to create a fashion stimulus, our own fashion stimulus package, because there was a sense at that time that people weren't going into the stores, that they were so worried about their finances, very understandably, and we really wanted to jumpstart the season with an event that would welcome them into the stores and make it fun for everybody.
This is no small task to put it all together, and so, as we mentioned tonight, there's a special here on CBS looking at Fashions Night Out. I know you saw a little bit, a rough cut of it last night. It gives us an idea of the challenges. What do you think is one of the most surprising things that we'll learn in watching this?
Well, I think what people really are going to understand from seeing this special is the incredible hard work that goes into fashion. I think everyone focuses quite a bit on the glamour and the personalities and the celebrities, but behind that is a huge, huge industry with so many people's livelihoods dependent on it. And also that was obviously part of the thinking with Fashions Night Out, that we were very anxious for people to keep their jobs, to be able to send their kids to school, pay the rent, all those things that I think get lost with all the glamour of the industry, which is obviously part and parcel of what we do, but there is another side to it too, and I think the special really shows that.
Gives you a good idea. You made your way, you mentioned you were walking around New York City. A lot of the events in New York City were in Soho downtown. Did you go to, was it 22 events?
Well, I think I had lost track by the end of the evening, but everybody in the industry had been so incredibly supportive and helpful, and this was a group effort. I mean, this was everybody getting behind it. Big names, people who work in the stores. It was for the customers, and I really wanted to be out and be visible, and also to say thank you to so many people that work so hard.
A lot of this kicked off with Andre Leontali, who of course works with Vogue.
Yes.
We spoke with him last Thursday just ahead of I think it's the largest public fashion show ever in New York City, which was done at Lincoln Center last Thursday night, which helped people get ready for Fashions Night Out because it was a showcase of what is hot now, the trends for fall 2010.
Yes.
That was a great success.
It was a great success. It was really like staging a military operation. We worked on the fashion show for over 6 months. There were 170 models really showcasing the looks of the season, and I think our thinking behind that was not only to kick off Fashions Night Out, but also in a week where television and newspapers and online is very focused on clothes that are going to be available in 6 months, we wanted to make sure that the consumer realized there were also fabulous fashion in the stores right then and there for them to buy.
And then they could go and do that on Friday. Pleasure to have you with us this morning.
Thank you.
It was a great event. We look forward to seeing what happens next year for Fashions Night Out.
So do I.
Well, hopefully you'll get a little rest before then.
Thank you, Erica.
Thanks again. And just a reminder, you can catch the special Fashions Night Out 2010 tonight at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.